Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are digging into a massive tech partnership that could literally change how our mobile devices connect to the world. We're talking about a future where your network is just as smart as your phone. So let's just jump right in because this is a big one. Two absolute giants, NVIDIA and Nokia, they just announced a plan to answer that very question. And you guessed it, it all kicks off with a huge investment to build these intelligent, adaptive networks that are going to define the next generation of how we're all connected.
All right, first up, let's get into the what of this announcement. Who's involved, how much money we're talking about, and what their main goal is.
The first thing you need to know is just the sheer scale of this thing. NVIDIA is pouring a staggering $1 billion into Nokia to make this happen. So yeah, this isn't some small experiment. It's a massive, all-in bet on the future of telecom.
So what's really key here is that this isn't just two companies. It's a whole team effort. You've got NVIDIA, the AI and chip powerhouse, teaming up with Nokia, a legend in network infrastructure. But they're also bringing in Dell for the heavy-duty server hardware, and T-Mobile as the network that's going to actually test it all out in the real world. Their shared mission? To build the next generation of mobile networks from the ground up, with AI baked right into its core.
Okay, so now let's talk about the why. What's the big problem that $1 billion is supposed to solve? Well, the answer is probably in the device you're holding in your hand right now. The problem, in a nutshell, is that the boom in mobile AI is just overwhelming our current networks. They just weren't built for this kind of traffic. I mean, just look at ChatGPT. It's got 800 million weekly users, and get this, nearly half of them, almost 1 out of every 2, is using it on a mobile device. That's a tidal wave of super complex data requests hitting a system that was designed for much simpler things.
And this quote from Justin Hotard, Nokia's CEO, just perfectly captures the ambition here. It's not just about handling more traffic. It's about completely redesigning the network to process intelligence right on the spot. It's about turning the network itself into a giant distributed AI data center.
So, we've covered the what and the why. Now let's get into the how. How are these companies actually going to build this intelligent network? What's the tech even look like? Okay, so the magic word here is AI RAN. It stands for AI Radio Access Network. Now, the easiest way to think about it is this. It's a mobile network that can actually think and adapt. It can process all those heavy AI tasks right at the edge, super close to your device, instead of having to send everything to a faraway data center. This fusion of AI and radio is the real key to cranking up performance and efficiency.
And what's so cool about this is how perfectly all the pieces of the puzzle fit together. NVIDIA brings the horsepower, its 6G-ready computing platform. Nokia is on deck to develop the specialized AI RAN software that makes the whole network smart, and Dell comes in with the high-performance servers needed to run the entire show. It's a complete end-to-end solution, from top to bottom. This quote from Michael Dell really gets to the heart of why this matters so much. Processing AI at the edge means doing it right where the data is being made, like on the cell tower itself, not in some data center hundreds of miles away. And for AI apps, where every millisecond counts, that is an absolute game changer.
Finally, let's talk about the big so what. I mean, what does this all mean for you, for the industry, and for the future as we start looking ahead to 6G?
Now, I want to be clear, this isn't some sci-fi dream for 10 years down the road. There is a real, concrete roadmap here. The foundational work is already happening this year, and by 2026, a huge carrier like T-Mobile is going to start real-world field trials. This partnership is literally building the foundation for the global rollout of 6G right now.
So what's the big payoff? Well, for us, it could be absolutely huge. It means the generative AI on our phones will feel truly instant, totally seamless. But it goes way beyond that. This kind of network enables entirely new categories of technology. Imagine fleets of autonomous delivery drones navigating a busy city in real time, or augmented reality glasses that can overlay live translations onto your view of the world without a single stutter. That's the kind of always-on, super fast connection we're talking about.
And really, when you listen to NVIDIA's CEO, Jensen Huang, you realize they're not just seeing this as some simple upgrade. They see it as a fundamental, generational shift in technology. This is about completely revolutionizing the digital nervous system of our entire economy and society.
And that really leaves us with this powerful question to think about, right? We've spent the last decade making our devices smarter. But what happens when the network that connects them all becomes just as intelligent? What new possibilities does that unlock? That is what this billion-dollar bet is all about.